Blessings. Yo, you know what's crazy about history and how it repeats itself and how Mercury retrogrades come around to teach us the lessons that we're supposed to learn or to catch on to what we missed and, to listen to what we should have heard, right? Or to catch on what we're supposed to have seen, right? It's like history repeats itself to the point that the words spoken beforehand are supposed to reverberate, come back to when we are faced with lessons. Yet some of us really just forget, what we've already learned or what we were taught because it doesn't fit in the places that we are supposed to be in. It's like the number one rule, treat others the way you're supposed to be treated, right? But not everybody does that shit because of the fact that, some people don't give a fuck about treating other motherfuckers the way that they treat them, right? But back then, it was already said when it comes to the ancestors and our elders and shit, making sure that you fulfill and stand up to those businesses, right? Or to the business of you when it comes to who you are as a person, right? It's like my grandmama told me something back then that still holds up, right? Or my mother told me something last year where it still holds up, right? Where I know how to treat people with grace and give them the space to be themselves. Whereas I'm not trying to change nobody, right? But there are people that will, forget the lineage and wisdom, right? And they will root themselves in the greed of not only the the growth of people, right? Or the support and the love of people, right? So they're taken away from what was already rooted, already planted into making sure that their generations after them is going to be rooted in the positivity that they put in the ground, and they're going to be rooted in the fucking growth and the support and the love that they rooted into the ground. But there's always somebody within the timelines, within the lineage that will uproot the fucking seeds that was already planted from beforehand, right? To the point that you have the generations now in the present time trying to replant those very same seeds in the midst of the chaos that's been put into everybody's head to make it seem like what was said back then doesn't pertain to now, because you got those that's in front of you that want to cause the illusion that they are more powerful than the seed that was planted before you. Think about it, no. The Most High got you. Have a good one. Bye.